the opportunity to reset with the fall of the Soviet Union, and like how did the money come through that made that possible, and Putin's role in that. And I think everything that Piotr said is really relevant, right? If you look at a map, like a graph of expected mortality in Russia over the 90s, and then when he sort of stabilized things, like life expectancy just shot up. COVID messed with that, but I think that's something that people who are kind of always afraid, like the Russian people are always perennially afraid. Even all of the revolutions that have taken place have been, like, if you look it up, the numbers are shockingly low
If you
of
look at
people
a
who are ready to go
map, like a graph of
out into the street. And the experience of the 90s, which truly were traumatic for everyone in Russia who didn't get out like I was able to, has really cemented this idea. So I think as much as the Russian people are complicit on some level, that doesn't give as nuanced a picture that I kind of, with people in that background myself, I want to nuance that picture. And in terms of what global security might look like if there's an after, you know, I'm a Soviet pessimist by birthright. So I say, if there's an after, not when there's an after, it's going to be incredibly important how the West treats Russia. The reason, in some ways, that we have this current problem is that after the Soviet Union collapsed, everyone was just like, all right, that's over. Cold War done. Let's just fire all of the university professors teaching Russian anywhere. This is no longer relevant,
To say
right?
nothing
And
of the
that's
implications of shock therapy too.
it was like, let's not teach Dostoevsky. Let's ban Dostoevsky, right? Who can do who can do something with what I'm screaming to myself in my mind. Our policy towards Russia, obviously, if there is an after, we're going to help build Ukraine. If we don't help rebuild Russia, we are going to just another 30-year cycle, is my personal
yes,
opinion.
thank you.
And then the last piece of this, and this is about like, you know, um, 2 weeks ago I was afraid of my own shadow, and now I'm speaking to y'all. So I'm daring to dream really big. We've slowed down the influx, right? An untenured Russian teacher should be working on fixing right? Like there's all of this disinformation that's super
for those who don't know, there's a video of Putin sitting at a table surrounded by women. I think they were airplane workers. And in it, you can clearly see that his hand goes through the microphone, which suggests that there's a green screen involved. And people have speculated that it's because he's deathly afraid of COVID. And that's the reason why you see these tables that are, 20, 30, 40 feet long.
I heard that was some sort of visual artifact.
I just linked that to the nasty.
May I put my 2 cents in about that? I haven't read anything about it, but I'll tell you one thing. If you've seen any articles or videos with his friends, Mr. President Lukashenko and the Prime Minister of Pakistan, he was hugging, kissing, holding, and then someone said, "Oh, he's afraid he's going to get assassinated." He's not. He doesn't think he's going to get assassinated by Western leaders or his defense minister. What he's